Day 64, and Paul has dropped me up at exactly the same spot, in fact in the same car park slot that she picked me up from yesterday, so I can continue the journey from where I left off. Yeah, it might be a tricky day today, quite a bit of climbing and mid upper 30s. Just got to get to hopefully the shelter to yeah, continue the journey. Day 64, here we go. The track quickly climbed this morning, so I'm almost at 300 metres and beautiful views on my own today. Might be a tricky day actually, got a couple of tracks to negotiate, including a little bit of sidling on the side of hills. Always puts fear in my mind when I think of sidling, but anyway, let's see how we go. Doesn't seem to be any incidents ever, so should be okay. I think at 6:25 or just after, this was my earliest ever start on Araroa. Tricky sort of day. I'm sharing the current track with, it's a mountain bike track too. And there were tons of people here yesterday. It's not hard to see why. It looks like it probably would be a great mountain bike track. Mind you, yesterday was Boxing Day. And I terminated my walk at the car park there at the top. Oh, well, actually at the bottom. I've done quite a lot of climbing today already. I'm only 35 minutes in. I think I'll leave the mountain bike track soonish and hit a road for a few k's, and then it's all in the bush from there on in. 50 minutes in, and it's been a big climb. The Araroa continues to bluff left away, so here we go. Climb to about 360, but the height of almost Mara Peak. Big climb this morning in next to no time. Let's carry on. A semi-hidden one. The one I saw yesterday, I made a point of going back and actually cutting the excessive vegetation down so other people didn't miss it, but I think that one was quite easy to see. Really relaxed walk so far. Okay, there was a climb, but it's very steady. But really enjoyed it. I think a little start across there, then 2 k's on this road, and then I think hit the campsite where most people might have stayed the night after the first night away from Powison North. So that's probably coming up very soon actually. Might still be 1 or 2 people still there from last night actually, if there were anyone there. We'll see. This is a little shelter that these guys have been staying at. Very cool little place actually. Looks quite comfortable on the mattresses. And the journey continues, and look who I bumped into. I bumped into Hugo, my mum. Buddies, French buddies deal.
French team, big French team.
Big French team today.
Yeah.
Nice little climb just now, and I'm the only non-French person here. Everybody else is French.
French team.
No, I'm not.
Oh! Where are you from?
France.
The first crossing of the day. I think it's the first time we get our feet wet. Well, maybe not. So it's been bushwalking from now so far. It's been very enjoyable. Not too muddy actually. The sun's obviously dried it out a little bit, which would have made it a lot more difficult. But so. It's a steep descent. I think my walking buddies have shot on. I'm really slow going downhill sometimes. Just so uncertain. They've just got no fear when they just slide down, etc. made really good progress today though. Beautiful little spot here for a bit of a break. I've always made the most of it. Quite good ground today. The pathway, the mud, etc. was nowhere near as bad as it could have been. A lot of dried, made it for a lot easier. Hard for me coming down, I just seem to find that difficult. But really pleased with progress. And about to hit the Burton track, which has a lot of history behind it. This guy formed the track many moons ago, probably nearly a century ago actually. Yeah, so it looks like it might not be such a bad little track coming up, hopefully. Said that before, haven't we? Lovely blue skies. Beautiful day today. Weather's great, there's a nice cool breeze. Some of the track is dried out, the mud's not too bad. Lovely and sheltered. Beautiful scenery. Couldn't ask for more. About halfway through the day. Been going for about maybe 5 hours. It could have been a lot worse. I imagine in the rain, and with some heavy rain in days before, this track might be treacherous. Or the track beforehand, I should say. Amazing history behind this track, built by a guy called Burton. And he almost hand built the track himself. One of the bridges collapsed while he was on it back in 1941, and unfortunately that killed him, which is quite sad. But man, this must have taken him years. So I've been sidling on the hill here. I think that must be an old slip, but there's certainly been some little drops to the streams, but nothing too difficult. It's been quite a good day today. Kahuterawa shelter. T.O. just woken up. Good afternoon nap. Good to see Michael from Italy. First time I've seen him since the timber trail. I love this little sign. TA Nobo northbound, Sobo southbound. Telling us which way to go, which I'm pretty sure we probably know anyway. Nice stop for lunch at the Kahuterawa shelter. Probably for too long actually, probably stay for about an hour. It's gone 2:30 now, and we're heading towards the campsite. Made good ground today. It's been helped by the fact that the surface wasn't as bad as it would have been if it had been raining, which I mentioned before. That all helps, makes up for some of the garbage weather we've had recently. I presume I just carry on down the road, but that's a heck of a looking dam. And this looks like the trek. This takes us up to 700 metres, we're about 400 now. And I always wondered what these hills contained. I've driven past them many times on the way to Wellington, but wow, it's really weird being inside them and walking, hiking inside them. The next couple of hours are going to unfold, heading inwards. I'm soon going to find out. Back in the bush for this section. I think this would have been a lot harder a week ago with all the rainfall, but it has given it a chance to dry out a little bit. It's certainly not easy. Done over 30 k's today. Starting to show as well. I think I'm only probably about 6-7 k's from home, but got a bit of a climb to come. And yeah, I'll be ready to put my tent up tonight, that's for sure. Great view of Araroa. Just peeping around top of the trees. It's been tough going today. Lots of mud. Typical forest. 4 k's to go. Can't wait to use it. Might be getting late, but I can't miss this one. Beautiful view. I think that might be the Araroa, the other side. Better not spend too long here, time's pushing on. Got to be out of this forest before darkness. Now they've got me wading through a stream. 7:30 p.m, 2 k's from home still. Oh, this has been a long day. So that's the end of day 64. Big day. Started at 6:25, finished it not long before 8:30 in the evening. And Garmin watch indicated it's around about the 40k mark. Probably too much, bearing in mind the amount of elevation involved. But hey, it's the last 5 hours was tough going through the muddy forest, but at least it's 5 hours I don't have to do tomorrow. Hopefully hit the Araroa ranges tomorrow. And the weather forecast is good, which makes such a difference in those ranges. We'll see how we go. So that was day 64.